The warning before the storm, you feel it, don't you? That strange ripple in your soul, like something ancient just opened its eyes and turned toward you. The dates 21, 22, and 23 are not just numbers on a calendar. They are keys, cosmic codes, and they're unlocking a vault of forgotten truths within your spiritual DNA. This portal isn't waiting for your permission. It doesn't care if you're ready. It's already begun, like thunder rolling before the lightning strikes. These are days carved into the soul contracts of the chosen ones, and you wouldn't be here hearing this unless your name was written among them. The energies rising now are not gentle. They are forceful, precise, and prophetic. July 17th is not a date. It is a destiny. And before that moment fully arrives, the universe is opening a multi-dimensional doorway across these 3 sacred days. A triad of alignment where reality bends, timelines bleed together, and nothing will ever be the same. You are not imagining. The restlessness in your spirit, the disconnection from the mundane, or the feeling that something is behind the veil, watching, waiting, preparing to call you forward. This portal will not politely knock. It will thunder through your consciousness. It will shake your illusions loose. And starting now, the countdown begins. 11 spiritual triggers are encoded within this passageway, and once they activate, there's no turning them off. They are ancient switches designed to awaken the deepest layers of your soul, and whether you're ready or not, you've already been chosen. The portal is alive, and watching you this portal is not just an energy, it is a presence. It is sentient. It is watching you the way the moon watches the tides, quietly pulling your spirit into alignment with something far older than this lifetime. You may have noticed the signs: clocks freezing at 11:11, your body jolting awake at 3:33 a.m., waves of emotion hitting you for no clear reason. These are not coincidences. They are cosmic pulses sent from the gateway of the 21-20 seconds, 23 alignment. You were never meant to sleep through this. The veil is thinner now than it has been in centuries, and the spiritual architecture of your life is being rearranged, reprogrammed, rewritten in real time. You might feel like you're breaking apart, but the truth is, you're being reassembled in the image of your highest self. Like lightning through your nervous system, each trigger is preparing your vessel for what must come. These days are sacred. You are being called to remember, not just who you are, but what you came here to do. And the portal knows the parts of you you've forgotten. It knows your ancient names. It knows the battles you fought in lifetimes you no longer consciously recall. It sees your fears, your wounds, your longing to go home, and it responds with activation. You didn't find this message by accident. The portal pulled you to it, because it's time to awaken the first trigger, emotional purging. And it begins with the flood. Trigger 1, emotional purging has begun suddenly. The tears come for no reason. Your chest tightens. Old grief rises like smoke from a forgotten fire. This is the first trigger, emotional purging, and it arrives like a tidal wave in your spirit. You may feel like you're falling apart, but you're actually falling free. The portal is flushing out everything you've carried that was never yours. Ancestral sorrow, collective pain, past life betrayals, soul contracts that were built on suffering. It will feel like chaos. It will feel like heartbreak. But it is divine cleansing. This is the storm before the rebirth. You may cry without knowing why, feel anger erupt over things long buried, or find yourself exhausted as your energetic body begins detoxing lifetimes of repression. The 21-20 seconds, 23 portal does not ask for your convenience. It asks for your surrender. And this trigger cannot be stopped. Whether you meditate or numb yourself, whether you hide in silence or scream into your pillow, the energy will rise. You must feel to heal. You must allow the river of buried emotion to flow through you without shame. The portal is not punishing you, it's preparing you. Emotional purging is the sacred fire that clears the internal temple so truth can enter. You will cry out what your ancestors never could. You will release what was encoded in your bloodline for generations. This is sacred work. This is holy grief. And every tear is an offering to your soul's rebirth. Let it come. Let it break you. Let it cleanse you. Trigger to divine memory. Recall you may begin to remember things that never happened in this life, but still feel more real then the ground beneath your feet. Faces you've never met will flash behind your eyes. Sacred symbols may appear in your dreams, in the clouds, or even in your reflection. This is not madness. This is the second trigger, divine memory recall, and it is the portal's whisper to your soul, calling back the truth of who you were before the amnesia of Earth wrapped itself around you. This trigger doesn't arrive with logic. It comes with a tremor in your heart, a vision behind your eyelids, a knowing that defies time. The veil between lifetimes is burning thin now, and your soul is reaching across dimensions to gather what was lost. You are remembering the temples where you once served, the vows you once made, the star systems that birthed you. Some memories will arrive as a sensation, a familiarity, a pull, a moment of déjà vu that brings you to your knees. Others will come in dreams laced with prophecy, repeating until you stop dismissing them. You are not just healing, you are retrieving sacred data. This portal is a cosmic download station, and it is restoring what was erased when you incarnated into this density. You may feel confused, disoriented, disconnected from the present moment. That is because your multidimensional self is online. Your past is colliding with your future. Your ancient roles are returning. Let them. Let the sacred flood through. You are not becoming. You are remembering. Trigger 3. Dream downloads. The nights are no longer restful. You wake up in a cold sweat, your heart racing, fragments of symbols and voices still echoing in your mind. But listen, these aren't just dreams. This is Trigger 3. Dream downloads. The 2120 seconds, 23 portal is a celestial transmitter, and your dream space is its frequency. Each time you close your eyes, you enter the realm between worlds, and in that sacred space, the higher realms speak to you in code. You may not understand the full meaning at first, but your soul does. These dreams are not random, they are transmissions, blueprints, initiations. Some may show you lives you've lived before. Others may thrust you into future times that feel frighteningly real. You may fly, shift shape, meet beings of light, walk through crystalline cities, or witness cataclysms that shake your bones. Every vision is a message. Every strange symbol is part of your activation key. Do not brush them off. Write them down. Speak them aloud. Meditate on them, because this portal uses the language of dreams to bypass your ego and awaken your divine instructions. Even the nightmares hold treasure. They are unprocessed pain rising to the surface for transmutation. Your guides, ancestors, and galactic soul family are now using the astral field to train you, remind you, and rewire you. It is not your imagination, it is your initiation. And when the 17th of July arrives, many of these dream downloads will activate into conscious instructions, but only if you've paid attention to what the night has been trying to tell you. Trigger for karmic echoes are returning subtly. People from your past reappear, or maybe they haunt your mind, even if they haven't contacted you. Old wounds you thought were healed begin to ache again. Unfinished conversations replay in your head like they just happened yesterday. This is Trigger for karmic echoes, and they are loud because your soul is echoing through time, demanding closure. The 2120 seconds 23 portal is not only activating light, it is surfacing every shadow that still holds weight in your energetic field. And karma, dear soul, is not punishment. It is memory, vibration, and consequence, reaching back to complete its sacred circuit. The people, patterns, and pains resurfacing now are not accidents. They are messengers. Some are here to be forgiven, others are here to be released, and some are here to mirror what you still haven't faced within yourself. You may be placed in strange loops, reliving emotions or events that feel eerily familiar, like a record playing the same song, until you finally understand the lesson. Don't run, don't numb. The portal will only intensify until you do the sacred work. You are being shown where cords must be cut, contracts rewritten, or generational cycles finally dissolved. This is your opportunity to free not just yourself, but your entire bloodline. Every time you choose differently, a karmic thread snaps. Every time you forgive, a new timeline is born. This trigger cannot be silenced. It must echo through you until it breaks open the lesson your soul came here to learn, and until that echo finds its stillness, it will keep calling your name. Trigger 5, past life bleeding. Through the veil you wake up feeling foreign in your own body. You look in the mirror and see a flicker of someone else staring back. Someone older, wiser, sadder, or stronger. You begin to react to things irrationally, emotionally, as if you're carrying lifetimes of grief, rage, devotion, or trauma that your current self cannot explain. This is not confusion. Trigger 5, past life bleeding. The 21-20 seconds, 23 portal is thinning the veil between your current incarnation and the multidimensional archive of your soul. You are not just remembering past lives, you are feeling them live through you. The pain in your heart may not be yours alone. The phobia you carry may belong to another name you once wore. The love you feel for someone you just met may be the echo of a bond forged in Atlantis, Lemuria, or a star system far beyond Earth. These lives are not stories, they are frequencies. And now, they are merging into your field, because your soul is demanding wholeness. You cannot ascend while fractured. You must reclaim every part of yourself, even the versions you abandoned, feared, or forgot. Some of these bleed-throughs will be gentle, offering you talents, memories, or wisdom you didn't know you had. Others will be sharp, forcing you to feel karmic wounds, soul guilt, or the deep sadness of what was lost. Don't resist it. Don't intellectualize it. Feel it, let it rise. Speak to these versions of yourself. Write them letters, honor their stories. Because in doing so, you become more than who you are now. You become who you've always been, and that, dear soul, is the foundation of power the portal needs to carry you forward. Trigger 6, the sacred agony of soul isolation. Suddenly, you can't relate to anyone around you. Conversations feel hollow. Social gatherings drain you. People you once loved feel like strangers. And even in a crowded room, a deep loneliness gnaws at your spirit. This is not depression. This is Trigger 6, soul isolation. And it is one of the most painful, yet sacred stages of your awakening. The 21-20 seconds, 23 portal is stripping away all external noise so that you can hear your soul again. Not the version of you others expect. Not the identity you've worn to survive, but the ancient, eternal being that exists beyond your name, body, and story. And that being does not belong to this world, it visits. And in this portal, that being is rising. You may feel abandoned by life, ghosted by the universe, or cut off from your old support systems. You may wonder if you're doing something wrong. You're not. You're doing something right. Isolation is the void between timelines. It's the hallway between the old and the new. It's where the false attachments dissolve and your inner compass begins to recalibrate. You are not being punished, you are being refined. The portal has silenced the world around you so that you will finally hear the truth that lives inside you. In this silence, your guides will speak louder. In this emptiness, your true self will begin to take form. Let yourself be alone. Let yourself break. Let yourself dissolve. Because in this sacred disconnection, you will remember what it means to belong to the stars, to spirit, to yourself. And once that remembrance is complete, you will never feel alone again, even in solitude. Trigger 7, telepathic sensitivity, is activating lately. You know things you shouldn't know. You finish people's sentences before they speak. You walk into a room and instantly feel the emotional residue hanging in the air. Your thoughts feel entangled with others, like your mind is no longer fully your own. This is not a glitch. This is Trigger 7, telepathic sensitivity, and it is one of the clearest signs that your consciousness is moving beyond the human paradigm. The 21-20 seconds, 23. Portal is unlocking dormant strands of awareness in your spiritual DNA strands that once allowed ancient priestesses, seers, and star beings to communicate without words, beyond time, beyond illusion. As this trigger activates, you may feel overwhelmed. Sounds feel louder. Crowds feel unbearable. The emotions of others start leaking into your own energy field. But this is not a burden. It is a gift sharpening itself. You are being trained in energetic discernment. Your soul is learning the language of vibration. And soon, you will not just feel people's energy. You will know their truth. Empaths are being upgraded into telepaths, Words are becoming unnecessary. Authenticity will become your only currency. But first, you must learn how to shield yourself, cleanse your aura, and distinguish between what's yours and what's foreign. If you don't, this portal will feel like a psychic storm. But if you do, it will become a cosmic symphony of information flowing through you like a river of divine intelligence. The universe is speaking in frequency now, and you, dear soul, are becoming fluent. Trigger 8, Time Loop by Wakaninjuv. Been here before, haven't you? That déjà vu that chills your spine. That uncanny sense that you're reliving something not once, but endlessly. This is not coincidence. This is Trigger 8, Time Loop Awakening. And it is one of the most unsettling signs that the 2120 seconds, 23 portal has fully opened in your timeline. The simulation is showing its cracks. The matrix is recycling experiences to get your attention. Patterns are repeating. The same faces show up in different disguises. The same emotions cycle through you like a script written by unseen hands. But now finally, you are noticing. The loop isn't new. You are just awake inside it. This portal is tearing the veil away from artificial timelines that have kept your soul trapped in karmic feedback. For some, it's lifetimes of trauma playing out again through different costumes. For others, it's toxic relationships, self-sabotage, or scarcity that keeps wearing a new face but holds the same energy. This trigger is confronting you with a sacred challenge. Will you keep reacting the same way, or will you choose differently and collapse the loop? You are not powerless. You are a timeline architect. When you become conscious within the loop, you gain the ability to rewrite it. This is your moment of quantum choice. This is where fate yields to free will. And with the energy of this portal amplifying your every decision, the stakes are higher than ever. Choose truth. Choose evolution. Choose to break the wheel, and you will create a ripple across every version of yourself that has ever existed. The loop is not your prison. It is your proving ground. Trigger 9. The dark mirror of shadow self-confrontation. The night grows deeper, and so does the reflection staring back at you from the shadows within. This is no longer about light or love alone. The portal calls you into the darkest corners of your being, places you have avoided, denied, or hidden from even yourself. This is Trigger 9. Shadow self-confrontation. Like the phoenix that must burn in its own ashes, you are being forced to face the parts of yourself that carry fear, rage, jealousy, and pain. The portal does not care how comfortable your spiritual ego feels. It demands full reckoning. These shadows are not your enemy. They are fragments of your wholeness, waiting to be integrated. The 2120 seconds, 23 alignment throws open the door to your inner underworld, where every suppressed truth begs for acknowledgement. You will be tested, tempted to turn away, to deny, to blame. But that is the trap. True power comes when you look straight into the abyss and declare, I am not afraid. This confrontation is sacred alchemy. The darkness you resist is the darkness that can transform you. It is the forge where your soul is tempered, where false identities burn away, and where your authentic light is born. The portal's energies will intensify this encounter, making shadows rise faster than ever. But remember, this too cannot be undone. You must walk through the fire to be reborn. You were meant to see this message because your soul has the courage to face the dark and emerge stronger on the other side. Trigger 10. Ancestral messages flow through the veins of Timass. The portal pulses, whispers from your bloodline, rise like ancient rivers, carving new paths through your consciousness. This is Trigger 10. Ancestral messages, a sacred transmission from those who came before, reaching across generations to guide, warn, and empower you. You may hear their voices in dreams, catch sudden insights that don't seem to belong to your current mind, or feel unseen hands steadying your shoulders in moments of doubt. These messages are not random echoes, they are coded keys, unlocking the wisdom embedded deep within your DNA. The 2120 seconds, 23 portal is a bridge that reconnects you to the lineage of warriors, healers, mystics, and rebels who sacrificed so you could stand here now. You are not alone on this path. You walk it with the strength of your ancestors coursing through your veins. Some messages may carry warnings of cycles that must not be repeated. Others offer blessings of protection and power, urging you to rise as the beacon your family's bloodline has always needed. This connection may bring tears, relief, or sudden bursts of courage, because it reminds you that your story is part of something far greater than yourself. The portal is not just awakening you as an individual, it is activating a sacred chain of remembrance that binds past, present, and future into a powerful cosmic tapestry. To ignore these messages would be to deny the roots that anchor your soul's growth. Listen, receive, and honor the wisdom of those who came before you, for they are walking with you through this portal, holding the flame of your destiny. Trigger 11. Reality itself begins to glitch as the 21:20 seconds, 23 portal reaches its crescendo. The fabric of your reality begins to shimmer and warp. You notice strange coincidences, multiplying moments when time seems to bend. Objects appear or vanish inexplicably, and familiar places feel both new and oddly distorted. This is Trigger 11, reality glitching. The universe's way of shaking the foundations of what you once believed was solid and unchangeable. The world you walk through is no longer a fixed stage, but a fluid dreamscape, responding to your shifting consciousness. Doors open where none existed before. Paths diverge in ways you never imagined. And in these glitches lies a profound invitation to rewrite your story, to transcend old limitations, and to step boldly into the unknown. But beware, this phase can be disorienting and even frightening. The old rules don't apply here, and your mind may struggle to keep pace with the new energetic codes flooding your being. Trust the unseen currents beneath the surface. They are carrying you toward your highest timeline. The portal's glitches are not malfunctions. They are cosmic signposts, nudging you to awaken fully, to shed the last layers of illusion, and to realize that reality is yours to shape. This moment is your ultimate test and your greatest gift. Step through with courage, for on the other side, a new world awaits, one crafted by your awakened soul. Beyond the triggers, crossing the threshold of the new timeline, now that the 11 triggers have begun their sacred dance within you, the portal is no longer just an event. It is a doorway. You stand at the threshold of a new energetic timeline, where the old codes dissolve like morning mist, and a fresh reality is waiting to be born. The chaos you felt moments ago, the emotional purging, the shadow confrontations, the disorienting glitches, all converge here, forming a crucible of transformation. This is the alchemical moment when confusion gives way to clarity, when the broken pieces of your soul reassemble into a luminous whole. The stars themselves seem to lean closer, whispering secrets meant only for your ears. You may feel a stillness rising inside you, a sacred quiet that carries the weight of ancient wisdom and the promise of rebirth. This is the calm after the storm. The portal has forced you to shed illusions, to dismantle false identities, and to realign with your highest truth. You are not who you were when you began this journey. You are an initiate of cosmic fire, a keeper of divine codes, a sovereign being stepping into your power. The path ahead may still be uncertain, but your heart now holds the compass. You had passed through the crucible and emerged ready to create, to heal, and to awaken on a level you never thought possible. The sacred invitation, embrace your role as a cosmic alchemist. This portal has not only transformed your energy, but has extended a sacred invitation to become a cosmic alchemist. You are being called to transmute the dense energies of fear, doubt, and limitation into radiant light and love. The power to heal yourself, your lineage, and even the collective now pulses within your veins, like a star collapsing into a supernova. Your inner fire has ignited, and the ripples will be felt across dimensions. You were never meant to remain passive, waiting for salvation from the outside. The portal demands your active participation, your courage to step fully into your divine purpose. You may feel the weight of this responsibility, but know that the universe is supporting you with unseen hands, guiding you with whispers only your soul can hear. This is your time to shine with fierce compassion, to wield your spiritual gifts with wisdom, and to become a beacon for others navigating their own awakenings. The 21:20 seconds, 23 portal is not just a cosmic event. It is the birth of a new era, and you are its chosen architect. You hold the key, You carry the flame. Will you answer the call?